How's everyone doing? Hopefully enjoying your night and your weekend. As for myself, I'm doing very good, very blessed, and enjoying a quiet night, so I figured I'd jump on here real quick. I'd like to respond to a few comments posted by viewers, so let's do that. Say I'm a B cop who lives and works in Ozone Park. I find out that my 15-year-old son overdoses from heroin sold to him by Ronnie One Arm. I catch Ronnie off duty, I knock him out. What happens to me? For those of you unfamiliar, Ronnie One Arm is Ronnie Trujillo, and he was a guy who was always around Jojo Carrazzo. And the reason why they call him by his nickname is from a childhood accident that involved a Johnny pump, or as most people know it as, a fire hydrant. First, I'll speak to you, father the father. God forbid it was my son. Ronnie's going to get a lot worse than being knocked out. But be that as it may, if this unthinkable scenario were to happen, many guys would understand why you did what you had to do. However, Ronnie would retaliate. He would have to. But it definitely gets tricky with you being a cop. Another factor to consider is the mob is less inclined to carry out acts of violence in this present day, so I'm not sure what the reaction would be. In regard to my most recent video, one viewer posted the following. To all who watched, understand the level of stupidity on the detective's part. Nassau County is the highest paid police department in the country, I believe. To be a detective with time on the job, his base salary has to be close to $200,000 a year, with the pension and the greatest healthcare money can buy. To throw it all away for $8,000 is the epitome of stupidity. I believe Suffolk County police and detectives are the highest paid on Long Island. But even so, I agree. It was foolish of him to throw away his job and pension over nickels and dimes. Most likely it wasn't about the extra money, but this guy Rosario felt like he was associated to the mob. Meanwhile, they were just using him and his badge. That Bonanno Genovese gambling case is very typical, and you had the domino effect. Zumo, Russo, both linked to the Bonannos, and Rubino, a Genovese associate, all cooperated. Surprisingly, this former detective didn't cooperate to save himself, and he actually had the most to lose, as mentioned by the viewer. I'll end with this. I recently sent a message to someone, and I'll share it. Many may agree, many may not. When the crowd moves one way, go the other way. 9 times out of 10, it's the right move.